Hi guys, I'm going to be doing a bit of a different video today. I'm going to do a piano tutorial because somebody requested a piano tutorial for Requiem from Dear Evan Hansen, and who would I be to decline that? It's a great song, so without further ado, let's start. This is going to be hopefully a fairly easy tutorial because you can play B and E. That's a chord that goes with a lot of bass notes, so the main important thing to know for the intro is the bass notes, which are C sharp, E, and A, and B. So, if I tell you what, I'll just play the intro really slowly, so. Yeah, so the rhythm, we've got this E in the left hand thumb and B in the right hand thumb. They carry on pretty consistently throughout, so, and you've got the riff in the top, so. So if you just pause now and maybe practice that through a few times. I have no idea how to make a piano tutorial, by the way, so sorry if this is awful. I'll put the notes, names and stuff in the description. Yeah, but up to speed, that should sound a bit like... Okay, so there's the intro, and so verse 1, this is the most important chord, B and E in the left hand, because that is just going to repeat the whole of verse 1. The notes you're going to need for the bass are C sharp, E, A flat, A. These guys, and the rhythm to play them, I mean you can play around with it if you like, but I like... This tutorial, by the way, is for like sing-along, it's not an instrumental of the song. Sorry if that's what you were hoping for. So the rhythm is like 1 and 1 and 1 and 1 and you repeat that for and wonderful friend. And then for Don't the Tears Just Pour, we go to B in the left hand. Oh, don't the tears just pour. So B, A flat, A, and all the time you don't change anything with the right hand, just B and E continuously. And that repeats for the I should curl up and hide in my room, the second bit of the verse, and then we've got pre-chorus. Ooh, let's find the notes for the pre-chorus. For the why should I have a heavy heart, still the same bit here, and the bass notes we've got are F sharp, E, A, and B. So, and again I'll just play it through for you, so maybe it will help. Why should I have a heavy heart? Why should I start to break in pieces? Why should I go and fall apart for you? So yeah, same rhythm pretty much, so. Also, if you have a pedal, this is a great pedal song. Just press the pedal a lot, not too much. Don't want the chords to sound muddy, but enough to make it sound a bit emotional and play with the dynamics a bit, you know, this is that kind of song. So then we get to the chorus, finger guns, and let's do the chorus. Oh, and great, the shot is cutting off the chorus. So in the song you can hear this piano riff at the top, and how you play that is B note, E flat, and that goes to the E. So for the right hand, that's the right hand, yep. What we're doing is, again, just find those notes and have a go at that rhythm before we bring in the left-handers. And the bass notes are E, B. Sorry if the angle changes slightly every 5 minutes, by the way, because every 5 minutes it runs out of storage and I need to upload. Anyway, we're at the chorus. We've got our B and E flat, and our bass notes are basically an A chord, but it goes in the order E, B, C sharp, A, and back to B. So if I just play that through at full speed, it's why should I play the grieving girl and my world has gone dark without your light. So the rhythm for the left hand is 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2, 1 and 2, 1 and 2, 1, 2. And then for when they're all like, I will sing no requiem, we have a little fancy bit. So in the left hand it's all the black notes in this group of 3, F sharp, G sharp, E flat, and then to A. And in the right hand, that's what we do. So we got F sharp, A, and then E, and then move this position here to A flat, B, E, and that's all black notes, B flat, C sharp, F sharp, and then to, if you want to do A, B, E, or if you want to do just B, E, if you find that easier, both of them sound good. So a bit slower pace, it's I will sing no requiem, a bit slower still. So for the, it's like this one first and then the group of 3, but on the M of requiem, these notes all together. So feel free to give it a pause and a practice through until this point, and then let's go for the next verse, which coincidentally is exactly the same as the first one. So when Dad is singing, we have the same bass notes, C sharp, E, A flat, A, and our trusty B, E, 4th voicing here. It's called a 4th voicing because there's a space of 4 intervals between them. So I gave you the world, you threw it away, leaving these broken pieces behind you. You've arranged everything, wasted nothing to say. So I will sing no requiem. Yeah, so when Dad sings the requiem, it's F sharp and then B. I will write these all down in the description, so I will sing no requiem. And okay, so when Mama Connor, which is what I'm going to call her because I forgot her name, Cynthia, when Cynthia starts singing, we have this nice little da-da-da-da-da-da-da in the top, and let's try and position the camera. That will do, that will do. In the right hand we have, sorry if this is a confusing angle, but it's oh geez, it's an E chord basically, and the first time you go C sharp and then back to the E, and then the second time you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and up to the top E, an octave above that one, and that with the still the same bass notes from the verse. We pan back down. We're still going with C sharp, E, A flat, A. You know, I'll just play this an octave lower so you can see what I'm doing and then play it an octave above what I'm doing. I'm just playing the E's here to fill a bit of gap because there's a bit of gap between I see your eyes, I feel you near, and then these words, I finally found you. And then for the now that I know that you are still here, we have another bit which is these chords. They're all based with the E chord again, so you still have E, A flat is the bass, but the top note that we're playing descends every time. So again, same bass notes, C sharp, E, A flat. So now that I know that you are still here. Okay, and on here, play an F sharp major chord. So that's F sharp, ooh, shaky camera, A sharp, C sharp. And that all together, a bit slower, is now that I know that you are still here. You can play that F sharp major chord however you like, really, but I like to arpeggio it because that's a bit what it sounds like in the song. And then there's a bit that goes, the bass notes for her, I will sing no requiem, A, B. Sorry if I'm going very fast, by the way. Like, thanks for following with me, and do feel free to give feedback on future piano tutorials, because I don't really know what I'm doing. Okay, so for her, I will sing no requiem, there's a bit of a piano riff going on here. It's like... And that, a bit slower, is, again, with the E and the A flat. Like, all of this sounds a bit fancy, but really it's just based on the E chord, so you have... Yeah, so I think we're at the notes in that little run down, that da 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 da, E, E flat, B, B, F sharp, E, A and B in the bass, so I will sing no requiem. And then back to the bridge as we did earlier with the B and E chord. I'll link to all the little bits in the description so you can go back to the bridge and chorus if you want to, because the chorus is exactly the same as well. So I'll link to those if you want to revisit them, but you just play that again. And midsection, so when we've got Zoe being like, no one mourns at all when they lay them down to sleep, whatever the lyric was, the bass notes we've got B, C sharp, A, and there's this little riff. I'm going to play it in this octave because you can't really see this one. But play this, but move it up in octaves. Oh. No one mourns at all when they lay them down to sleep. No one lights a candle to remember. No, no one mourns at all. So I hope you get the rhythm from that. B and E, and then you riff that on the E flat. 1 and 2 and 2 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 1 and 2 and 1 and 2. God, I sound like a piano teacher. Yeah, so just keep practicing that rhythm because it repeats. Yeah, so first you do it. And then when the lyric goes to no, no one mourns at all, the second, you move the octave, same thing, exactly the same thing, but down here. When they lay them down to sleep, and the next bit that changes is after that, when he lays me down to sleep, whatever it is, so don't tell me that it wasn't wrong, alright. Bass notes we've got for that are D, A, and E. D, A, and E. The camera doesn't want me to film, so that's an E down there. They're all neatly separated by 2 white notes each, so there we go. And what we've got in the left hand is my favourite chord, B and E. F sharp and G sharp, da 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 da. That's the riff that we're going. So don't tell me that it wasn't wrong, alright. Don't tell me that it wasn't black and white. Same thing. And the bass notes change for the next bit. After all you put me through. Yeah. So in the left hand for the next bit we've got again, same interval, but you move it up from B and E to E and A, and we've got yeah, so a lot of these fourth voicings, which is the interval between these two notes. And you're playing that while we've got the bass notes D, C sharp, A, and E. Up to A and D. And then you play the little riff there with your thumb instead of the top. So, after all you put me through, don't say it wasn't true. That next bass notes F sharp, G sharp, A. And for the chord, it's just, you were not the monster that I knew. Yep, and then we've got the chorus again, which is joy, still the same. I, when I play the grieving girl. Yeah, that, but when it gets to my world has gone dark, in the song there's a little piano bit which I'll walk you through. So, bass notes C sharp, A, B, and in the right hand we've got I don't think that was right actually. Third time lucky. Yeah, so you're just playing the melody. So you've got E and C sharp as you play C sharp in the bass. These are the notes I'm playing in the bass. I'll just play them up a bit. And then... Okay, so we were just at the... and then there's a chord there. When you play B in the left hand, the chord we've got in the right hand is F sharp, B. If you notice, it's the same chord we've been playing this whole time, but with an F sharp underneath it. And then the little requiem bit we did earlier. You play that 3 times for I will sing no requiem. I will sing no requiem. And then the third time, when it's, I think it's Zoe who sings it the third time, pretty sure, you just play the chords instead of that junk, you just go, I will sing no requiem. And then, for the outro, as I've written it, the outro, the music that plays as it goes out, you can either do the same thing you did at the beginning. You can either do that, or the thing that they play in the song, which I'll go through with you in case you want to do that, is same bass notes, got C sharp, E, A, B, but it's a little riff. Okay. I mean, it sounds kind of difficult, but it's all based on chords. So that's based on the C sharp minor chord, and it goes da 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 da. Oh, that was wrong. Trying to play it so you can see what notes I'm doing in copy. Yeah, da 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 da. And yeah, you do that. Sorry for not being more thorough with the tutorial, but I'll put the notes to it if you want. Tonight, and up to speed, that's tonight. That's the last chord we play in this song. Just be an E again, and then if you want to be accurate to the song, you do that. there. So theoretically you should now know how to play Requiem from Dear Evan Hansen. Please do give me feedback on piano tutorials, because I haven't done one. I don't know how to do one. Sorry if this was really bad. I hope you're having a really good day. Ask me any questions that you need to in the comments, and do feel free to give more suggestions for songs that you'd like piano tutorials for. Love you guys. See you in a bit.